Hi, this is Level 2, Week 9 and 10 lesson plans. First, we have our vault stations. Station 1 will be a double station, and students will be working on their quick feet with the french rise, so they'll be sideways stepping 1 foot over at a time, going down and back the french rise. Station 2 will have 2 activities. So the first activity, the students will be using the pumpkin beanbag to do cherry pickers. They can hold their feet up, lean back, keeping their core tight, touching the beanbag side to side. The second activity, the students will do their run, proper hurdle, and their handstand flat back, keeping their arms straight, feet together, landing on the mat in a tight, flat body. Our next station will be a double station, and the students will be working on their heel drive to handstand. So they'll put their feet together, 2 hands on the mat, and they'll bounce their feet, trying to get their heels out, keeping their belly tight and their legs straight. Our last station will be a double station. The students will each have their own mailbox. They'll lay their belly over the mat, and then they're going to lift their feet and arms into a tight arch and hold for 5. Beam stations. Our first station will be a double station. The students will each have their own beam and 3 eyeballs, and they're going to pick their favorite walk to walk all the way down the beam, carrying the eyeballs, drop it in the cauldron, and then they can pick a different walk back. They'll do all different walks all the way down, all the way back, alternating with all the eyeballs. Our next station will be a double station, and the students are going to hang under the beam like a spider, using their hands and feet to hold themselves off the ground and count to 5. Our next station will have 2 activities. On one end of the beam, they're going to sit in their straddle and work on their straddle hold, trying to hold their hiney and their toes up for 5 seconds, as high as they can. On the other end of the beam, they'll be working on their dismounts. So if they're ready, they'll do their front handspring, or they'll do their round off. Our last station will be a double station. The students will be working on long jumps on the red beam, swinging their arms, jumping 2 feet over the pumpkins all the way down. Bar stations. Our first station will be a double station, and the students will be doing their soul circle drill. So hands together, feet on the bar, and fall, keeping straight arms, straight legs, holding onto the bar. Our next station will be a double station. The students will put 2 hands on the bar, standing on a high block, and place their feet one at a time onto the bar, trying to do a soul circle swing. Our next station will also be a double station, and the students will be working on their chin up hold. So they'll grab the bar and try and lift their chin up and over and hold for 3 seconds. Last station will have 2 activities. So first, the students are going to be working on their chin up pullover independently. If they're ready, they can try their back hip circle, and then they can forward roll down. The second activity, they'll be using the silver parallettes, and they'll sit between them in a pike, trying to press their butt up and their feet up, holding a pike for 5 seconds.